Hey there, Delight here. I'm bringing a little product share with you today. I'm not going to make it, but I'm going to show you how I make them because they're pretty time consuming and I don't really make those long videos. These are made on canvases. I just get these at Michael's or Hobby Lobby or Joann's or wherever they're on sale. They're stretched over the wood frames in canvas. And a lot of these already are prepared to accept. The substrate's already got gesso-like finish on it. If it doesn't, you need to have something that will accept the glues. In this case, I actually use Mod Podge on these. And what I do in preparation, to a lot of people these look like paintings, but they're not. They're a mixed media piece done with inks and papers. Sometimes I get involved with coffee grounds and all kinds of things for texture. But in this particular case, the subject are the sky surfers or kite surfers, I guess you call them. I live in the Tampa Bay area, and out by the Sunshine Bridge, they have these, and they're just glorious when you watch them flying over the water with the beautiful little sails up in the sky, and they're just so fun to watch. And so after watching them, I decided I wanted to do something, so I came up with these canvases. This is a daytime one, and this is one more at one of our glorious Tampa Bay sunsets. I don't think there's any place in the world that has better sunsets than the Tampa Bay area. But these are made primarily with strips of all kinds of papers. I just tear them randomly. That's what these are. Some of these are misprints when I was printing out papers for junk journals. Some of them are scrapbook papers, or some of them are deliberately printed that I wanted a certain color. Some of them are stationaries, any kind of paper that I can get. I just tear them into little pieces. I have one of those tearing rulers. This is one, I don't know whether you can see it very well. This is one, actually, I made this. I'm not going to show you how to make it because I don't want to get sued when somebody burns himself. I took a cheap dollar store ruler and a paring knife that I keep just for such occasions. I heat it up when I'm working with plastic so that I can cut things off of plastic. For instance, if I had a plastic ring, and I wanted just the ring to put on a mixed media piece, I slice the little back off with this hot paring knife. And that's what I did with this. I just used the hot paring knife and let's make little tiny gouges, weedy gouges. You can buy a tear ruler that will tear like a decal rough edge, but they're really expensive. So I figured out how to make my own. So that's what I did, and here's the result. And this one is, I just take the papers and literally just go along and tear them. I usually tear them back and forth because even though with tissue paper it's solid core, it's the same color every place, a lot of the papers aren't. For instance, this one. This is a scrapbook paper. Yeah, I'm sure I got it at Hobby Lobby. It's sort of a water design. And if you tear one way, you get white exposed. If you tear the other way, it's all the pattern on the paper. And since I want both of those effects and I don't want just one thing, I usually tear going back and forth. I tear one way a little way and another way a little way, and off I go until I have a lovely little strip, a valuable thing to do something with. And then I use the Mod Podge and I layer them all down. When I get done with that, I come in with my either watercolors or Faber-Castells. I really like the Faber-Castells for this because I can highlight along the edges to marry the colors together, and then take my finger and wet it and then rub it and blend it. And then at the end, if I want a focal point like this, I cut out the pieces, and in this case I just wanted a silhouette on the sunset, so I put them in, and then I coat the whole thing at the end with another coat of Mod Podge. It's something a little different. It's something a little nice, something for you to try, something for you to give to a friend. Or if you like them, you can always go to my Etsy shop because I make them and sell them there. Enough said.